How's it going? My name's Riley, founder and CEO of ScheduleTalk, and in this video we're going to be going over some ways you can get rid of fake reviews so your business isn't being dragged down by those fake ratings. And from the first look at reviews, it isn't always entirely obvious when a review is truly fake or if it's legitimate. Normally, they're legitimate. It's very rare that you'll get a fake review. But when you do, you want to be sure that you're getting rid of that as soon as possible so it doesn't alter the decision of a future customer trying to find what business they want to use to get their windows cleaned. So the first thing you want to look for is using your CRM or your customer database. You want to compare the name at the review site against your customer database. This is a very good way of seeing if you've serviced the customer. If you have, then the review is probably legitimate. If you cannot find that name in your customer database, then you want to contact them and see, okay, who are they? What services did you provide? Just asking some questions to kind of interrogate them to see if you've actually provided their services or if it's a fake review. And if they don't respond, give them a few days. Otherwise, it's probably a fake review if they don't respond. So if you don't have a customer database, this is going to be pretty difficult because you're not going to be keeping track of the customers that you service over time. So if you don't have a customer database, it's not the end of the world, but you may want to get that implemented so it can protect you in the future. So number 2 would be you want to, and this specifically is for Yelp, but under the name next to the review, they have a location of where that account is based out of. And if that location is in a completely different state than you or a completely different country, that's a pretty good identifier that it's a fake review. So just keep an eye out for that. If you do get a fake review from a different state or a different country, get in contact with them and interrogate them or ask them questions to get a little bit more information. And once again, if you've given them a few days and they don't respond, you may want to actually go to dealing with the review, and we'll get to that in a second. So number 3 is if they left a 1-star review with absolutely no constructive criticism at all, then this is also a good, there's a good possibility that it's a fake review. But that isn't always the case. Some people are so frustrated that they don't want to invest the time in writing a comment, and this could be there's absolutely no comment at all, or it's just a comment of your business sucks. You want to also get in contact with them and ask them some more questions, learn some more information, and make your decision from that. So if you figured out that a review is truly fake, then here's where you want to get into the steps of actually removing it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to respond to the review. And this isn't going to get it removed, but this is to send a signal to the rest of your customers or the rest of your potential customers that, hey, we take reviews extremely seriously and we don't want fake reviews, or we do not approve of fake reviews on our site. And you're sending the message that, hey, we're dealing with this. This is not a real review, and that we take reviews very seriously. So once you've left that response, you want to actually report the review. And by doing so, you're bringing that fake review to the attention of Google, Yelp, or whatever review site you're doing, because if you don't report it, then they're going to have no idea that, hey, this is a fake review. You want to bring that to their attention. Unfortunately, this doesn't always work for getting it removed. In the case of Google, if the review doesn't directly go against their policy, then they won't remove it. So just keep that in mind. If they do not remove it after you report it, that's when you're going to want to contact the company directly and work with them to get that removed, because you don't want a fake review sitting on your review site or whatever you use. You don't want that fake review sticking around, so you want to get that removed as soon as possible. So those are some ways that you can first identify if the review is fake or how to get it removed from that site. So those were just some ways on doing that. Hopefully this is helpful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.